What if a foreign government suddenly proposed laws that could reshape Nigerian security policy and even influence how the world sees its conflict? US lawmakers say they are fighting religious violence and insecurity. Critics say it's political pressure disguised as humanitarian concern. But here is what most airlines are not telling you. The bill doesn't just address violence, it names political actors, questions mining operations, and could change diplomatic relations. This could affect Nigeria's sovereignty, foreign investments, security policies, and even how future elections are discussed internationally. In this deep investigative breakdown, we uncover the politics, strategy, and real consequences behind the proposed US legislation. But please like, subscribe, and join the conversation because understanding power is the first step to protecting democracy. A new bill introduced in the US Congress aims to address religious violence, illegal mining, and armed groups operating within Nigeria. Supporters say the legislation is meant to push accountability and improve human rights protection. But why is a foreign parliament proposing measures that directly analyze Nigeria's internal conflict? The proposal called for US reports evaluating Nigeria's effort to stop violence. It also raises allegations that illegal mining operations may be linked to funding armed groups. If passed, the bill could influence how US aid is distributed and how Nigeria is portrayed internationally. For citizens already living with insecurity, any international intervention can feel like either hope or pressure. The bill is more than policy. It reflects a larger shift in global politics, where foreign legislation increasingly shape narrative about African conflicts. In recent years, international reports have significantly influenced diplomatic relationships and economic cooperation agreements. Supporters argue external oversight forces government to take violence seriously. Critics say it risks oversimplifying complex local conflicts. Is it humanitarian intervention or geopolitical influence? Security challenges in Nigeria involve religion tensions, land disputes, banditry, poverty, and regional instability. Issues far more complex than single narrative. Every international bill carries political motivation, and this one is no different. Who benefit from framing Nigeria insecurity primarily through religious persecution? In US domestic politics, religious freedom issues resonate strongly with certain voters' base. At the same time, naming Nigeria political actors raises questions about diplomatic sensitivity. Foreign policy is rarely just foreign, it's often domestic politics exported abroad. A bill meant to reduce conflict may actually increase political tension between governments. But here is the part nobody is talking about. Many headlines focus only on religious persecution, yet the bill also raises concern about illegal mining, foreign exploitation, and economic interests. Natural resources and mining are deeply tied to regional security dynamics. By linking mining to armed groups, the bill introduced economic implications, potentially affecting foreign investors and international partnership. If evidence is disputed, could the legislation unintentionally spread misinformation? Policy credibility depends on accurate, balanced evidence, especially when international reputation are involved. Reactions have been divided. Human rights advocates welcome global attention to violence. Political groups warn against external interference. Should foreign governments influence domestic policy even in the name of peace? Security agencies, lawmakers, and civil society groups are likely to debate the bill's claim and implication. For ordinary citizens, the real concern remains simple: safety, stability, and trust in institutions. If passed, the bill could reshape Nigeria's diplomatic landscape. Potential outcomes include increased international scrutiny, shift in foreign investment, and change in how conflicts are reported globally. There are also governance implications, including pressure for policy reforms and security restructuring. What happens if international legislation begins influencing election narrative? Global political framing can impact public perception, voter behavior, and national unity. Will external pressure strengthen accountability or deepen polarization? Several possible futures now exist. The first scenario is that diplomatic negotiation lead to collaborative security reform. And the second scenario is that political tensions rise, affecting bilateral relations. And the third scenario is that the bill reshapes international media narrative around Nigeria's conflicts. The real outcome depends on how both governments balance sovereignty with global cooperation. This isn't just a foreign bill, it's a test of how global power, local politics, and media narrative collide in the digital age. Do you think international pressure helps solve insecurity or complicates it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you value balanced investigative journalism. Subscribe for more deep political investigation, Africa governance analysis, and high impact global stories.